G'day, g'day, and welcome back to Potato Down Under. Ada, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. What was that little thing you did just...
I don't know.
It was fading and then it went...
My brain said, I wasn't loud enough. And I put up and realised, it's the end. So I put it anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. How you going?
Yeah, good, mate, good.
That's good.
We're back again?
Yes. It's all, actually, because the last time we did this, we were still trying to get the computer thing working.
Yeah. So
and it looks like it's. I mean, we now know it's actually working now.
Yeah, everything.
But the first few days, it wasn't really.
Yeah, we were struggling to get it going.
So it's actually been like, I don't know how long it's been since we did that upload.
I think
it's
it
been
was
about
Sunday.
a week. Yeah, so it's been. We actually recorded it though almost a week ago, but it took a couple of days for it to get up on the internet.
Did it get up on Sunday? Did it? Yeah. Oh, maybe. Anyway, yeah. We figured it out.
Yeah.
So we're coming.
So
we're
when you
live
listen to this, this is a week on. It's not like 3 or 4 days on. It's a week on. So it just took a few days for that to sort of sort itself out.
Yeah. I think that was one of the other issues with going with the media company. So because Aaron lives so far away, we he flew down and we just punched out a whole heap of episodes. We picked topics and we did them, right? But the problem with that was because they weren't getting released enough. There's things that we could have discussed in between. Like it was just week to week, I think, the way we do it, or, if we do a couple of recordings 2 weeks ahead, as long as you don't get too far ahead of ourselves, it's probably the better way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, and as now what we're going to do now is we're going to try and catch up on all our emails.
Yes. Yeah, we got a few. These emails
there's a few there, yeah. So
5-6 months ago.
There's a few before we transition.
Yeah.
So we're going to catch up to our emails again so that we're sort of about a week or two in and out of being up to date.
Yep.
And so we'll try and get that working again.
Yep.
So, what did you want to?
Before we get into the emails, there's a couple of things I thought about. I was thinking about the other day that it'd be good to mention.
You're transgendering?
No. I'm not transitioning. No,
okay.
Definitely.
Transitioning. Sorry,
I've back from the old media company to our old.
So.
That's about the only transitioning I'm doing. One is and. Again, I probably should have done my research, but there's a new scam going around Thailand, and it's I don't know if I'm going to describe it properly or explain it properly, but what happens is when you get over there, you get like a Thai SIM card. It sends you the scam is you'll get sent a link, and it will say something about, I can't remember what it is, but something about the police want you and this and that. And then you hit and there's a link on there and you hit a link and it actually takes you to like an AI image of a Thai policeman and telling you have to come to the police station or you could pay your fine for something or other. And so if you get anything like that while you're over there, if you get anything like that, a text message or something like that suggesting that you need to contact the police and with a link, do not click on it. Just be careful of that, guys. I may not have described it properly, but if you have a look, try to do a bit of research and see how it all works. Just be careful of that. The other thing I want to talk about is something that is becoming more and more common in Pattaya at the moment, I've noticed. And that's the whole it's not a scam, it's more of a rort. The old fucking drink queens. They are... So, knowing how it all works...
What's a drink queen?
A girl that will sit with you and drink with you and just, keep you there as long as possible. And when it comes time for, you to go and bar fine her, she'll go, oh, no, I can't go, or she'll come up with an excuse.
Right, so they're basically just working for the bar to get drinks through the machine.
Yeah.
The till.
Yep. So, it happened to me my last trip, the trip before this one, and then it happened to me again on this trip. We were in Seahorse Gents Club, and I was playing pool with a girl and getting along, buying her drinks, and we were getting ready to go, and I thought I might ask her if she wants the bar fine, and she was, oh no, sorry, I've got to go clean rooms. She apparently had a second job, got to go clean rooms, and I was like, okay, sure, whatever, Anyway, one of our brother's friends was heading over there, and he asked my brother if it's okay to contact me, ask me for some advice. So he did. He's also a listener. He listens to our podcast as well. He sent me an email, and he hasn't been in Pattaya for 10 or 15 years or something. And he said, ask me for some advice and this and that. I said, just be careful, just watch out for the drink queens because it's becoming common these days. And he's like, what's a drink queen? So I explained him what they do. And he's like, oh, yeah, great, yeah, no worries. Anyway, I get an email back from him a few days later, and it was literally worded something like, I know you fucking told me, and I didn't fucking listen.
Oh, my God.
He goes, the fucking drink queens got me. They were flirting, I was buying drinks and everything, and as soon as I mentioned, bar finding, they came up with an excuse.
Well, there you go.
I don't really know any other way to, I guess, after the second drink, hit them up straight away. Are you going to bar fine? I'll pay your bar fine now, if you're keen. It's, it's a slippery slope, isn't it? Like, it's not really the ideal way to do it. But
I wonder what's happening, though, with that, because if you think about it, they're going to make a lot more with a bar fine than they are with drinking and drinking and drinking. Because that's, if they're making 100 baht a drink, and you're going to bar fine them for take 2,500. That's a lot of... Yeah,
but what you've also got to understand is, now, I know this is a thing in Soi 6. I'm not sure about other bars, but when girls have a contract, they might have a 30-day contract, 10-day contracts, and it just keeps rolling over. You work 10 days, you get 2 off, and then you work, and so on and so on. I don't know figures and numbers and time frames, but your contract says you have to get a certain amount of lady drinks within your... whether it be the contract or within a month or something like that, in order for you to get a full salary. So maybe they're more concentrated on the fucking drinks.
And get that under wraps for the month, let's say.
Yep.
Say it's a 30-day contract. If they get that under wraps in the first 10 days, they can then bar fine after that.
Because
it's bonus after
this
that.
Is just what I'm thinking. This is my take on, it's a bit of a conspiracy theory. Maybe they get their quota of lady drinks every day, so the money they make from the quota of lady drinks plus their salary, which they will get a full salary if they get quota every day, is more than enough for them. So they go, well, I can fucking still make a decent dollar or baht doing it this way rather than having to go sleep with some fat old fucking phalang, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what the motivation is behind doing that. And then, if they meet someone and they actually really do like them, then they might just go, oh, well, I'll fucking get my drinks and I'll fucking make a few thousand and get a chop out from old mate here.
I've never had that problem because they always want to go with me.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to see how you go now, mate, because I've never had that problem up until the last couple of times.
Yeah, but you're getting older. And you said fat bloke, so you're starting to,
Yeah, anyway, so it's happening a lot. It's a thing now. People are talking about it. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
So just
look. Honestly, on my trips, in the time that I've been going there with you, we haven't experienced that.
No, I've never ever experienced it.
So maybe it's something that, as you said, that there are some bars that do it, and now it's starting to filter out through all the other bars. It's they've realised that, hang on, I don't have to offer myself up. I can just do this. But eventually, though, why are blokes going there? Not just to drink. So,
of course not. Of course not.
Eventually, bars who keep doing that and people start working it out and we start telling each other, don't go to that bar because that's all they do.
Yeah.
Those bars, what are going to happen to it? Well, they won't meet their quotas.
Yeah, I agree. But, you've got to understand.
I think if we band together and say that guy...
Hey, we band together. Yeah. Are you going to band together 6 million tourists?
Yeah, I'm starting a... What do they call it? Like a... I don't know, some movement. I'm starting a movement.
Well, yeah, starting a movement. Let's not go to Thailand and have sex with these girls.
No. Didn't say that.
Not a good movement. There's literally no movement.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, don't go to that one.
Oh, well, yeah, they've got them in every bar, I think. So, yeah, I don't know a way around that really. Like,
start rumours. Oh, the guys have been talking. They're finding the bars that do that and not going there anymore.
Oh, don't worry. I've been telling the girls Well, my last trip, telling the girls, oh, it's very quiet now. I said, that's because you're fucking asking for too much. You're asking for too much. People aren't coming here. It's getting too expensive here.
Yeah.
I told all the girls that. But I don't think they understand. Like, you know what they're like.
I know. You've got plenty of money.
No, not that. They also live in the moment. They live day to day. They don't worry about saving. They got money, they spend it. That's it.
Yeah,
so they're not really thinking about the future. They're going,
That's
I
true.
can make fucking 3,000 baht today.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not worried about
And then
it
when
drying out
and then
in
when it
6,
doesn't
12
come,
months or 2
no,
years'
they don't
time.
think about that.
No, they're not. They're just living in the moment. And which is a good way to live. You see the way they live and it's great. They don't have any stresses. They're not worried about any of that shit. But it's, it's affecting the...
You can tell by the way they walk how lazy they walk too.
in the industry, if I can say the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so just a couple of things I've noticed with the girls these days.
All right. So you done?
Yeah, mate. Yep. So did we mention that we're still catching up on emails? Did you say that?
I already said that.
Okay. No, I don't have to say it.
Why do you want to say it?
Well, I'm just asking. I don't have to mention that we're still catching up on emails.
No, we just
Okay.
said that.
All right.
Why are you? What's wrong with you?
'Cause I can't remember if you mentioned it.
I said that at the start.
Oh, well, fucking, that was, what was 11 minutes? It's 11 minutes ago.
All right, I'll read it.
I
Right.
got the bloody
Let me
fucking
worry about the
memory
clock.
span of a goldfish.
Let me worry about the clock.
All right, go.
All right, I'll read this first one, and he already says, "I'm just while you were jabbering away there, I just read that
Jabbering.
he said
what gets the listeners, mate.
don't use his name." So,
Okay, all right.
But it does say, "Hi guys." Oh, I can hear the phone. Hi guys, I can't read. Hang on. Love the show, and I've been thinking about sharing my story for a while. Don't use my name. Blah blah blah. Implications. We all have those, mate. So I've been traveling to Thailand. Does he say his name before I say it?
It's in the email.
But I'll just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
So I've been traveling to Thailand for years. Hang on, start again. So I've been traveling to Thailand for years. First trip back in 2005, Phuket, Chiang Mai, and then Pattaya. Also have spent a bit of time in Bangkok getting up to no good. Too many stories to tell, but I'll focus on You can understand I've read that correctly and then incorrectly.
No, I'm reading it as it's written.
Too many stories.
When you read a book and you read one line, it finishes. You go back to the bottom line and it continues.
Hang on, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Too many stories. How many O's in two?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I read it wrong. Too many stories to tell, but sorry to whoever this is. Too many stories to tell, but I'll focus on one wild one just a few years ago. After a brutal bust-up with the ex-wife in 2021, I decided to make the trip back to Pat's to get on the beers and slay some bar girls. I work in underground mining out in Western Australia on a 2-week on, 2 weeks off roster. I'd love to try that.
That'd be awesome.
I'd love to try that.
Yeah.
So naturally, I booked 2 weeks in Thailand and planned to stay in Pattaya and get into some soul-destroying mongering. As I've said, I have plenty of experience in Thailand, but this trip started off with a doozy. Flew out from remote West Oz back in Perth and jetted off that night direct to Bangkok. Nothing booked and just a backpack and a half mongrel. And just a backpack and half a mongrel. I read that wrong. Once I landed, I thought to myself as I walked out of the airport and the sweetheart kissed me on the face. Sweetheart.
Heat.
On the sweet heat. Sorry, the sweet heat kissed me on the face. I thought it said heart. Sweet, I thought he's already met a girl. Sweet heat kissed me on the face. Fuck it, I'll head into Nana for a few beers, then make my way down to Pat's. It was about 10 p.m. Off I went and ended up having my first chang in a lady bar in years. I was on top of the world. That's when things started to get messy. The ladies were all over it. Shots, lady drinks, ringing the bell. For fuck's sake, I could see myself with a bird's eye view getting messy, but hey, that's what I was here for. Therefore, after a few hours, I dragged myself and my backpack out of there with intentions to get in a cab and head down to Pattaya. I booked a room online by this point, but I was walked.
But as I walked,
but as I walked,
are you?
I don't know what I'm seeing. I ran into a madam I knew from years ago. She still looked
madman. No, it's madam.
You're a fucking idiot. It's a madam. I knew from years ago. She still looked half hot with the big fake tits and all the work done. She then ushered me to her go-go club around the corner. I used to frequent a few years back. So after getting a private dance and drinking a shitload more and shouting the old mama son a shitload of drinks, I was almost fucked. I decided to grab one of the stunning ladies and go out the back and have a scrape, thinking this might sober me up a bit. As I'm going full hog on this little beaut, the mama son sticks her head around the corner of the curtain and gave me the nod as if to ask, "Everything okay?" I gave her a nod of approval back, but it was a bit odd. I couldn't blow me load, so I let old love get back out there to earn more money. I was half defeated, sitting in the VIP with my backpack beside me. The mama son comes by and offers to hook me up with a bit of Coca-Cola. Please keep in mind, I've known her for years and knew it was so-called safe. It was so-called safe. So beside my better judgment, the next thing I knew, I was out the back of the club with the mama son doing lines off a box and stacked beers. One thing led to another, and there I am at the back of a go-go club, raw dogging the mama son up the date. Oh my God! I think this was her plan all along. This sun was coming up by the time I walked out of there and got in a taxi down to Pattaya. Got to my room and had a shower while cursing at my dick. What did you get us into?
I hope you washed it too.
I ended up standing at a counter of a pharmacy holding back the tears while asking the lady for some anti-AIDS medication. By the way, I got tested for everything and came back clear, thank fuck. The rest of the trip was a lot more laid back compared to the first night. Still enjoyed the festivities and mongering around town. I decided to make it a regular trip. Every R&R since then, I've been back to Pattaya. Sometimes still, when I land at Suvarnabhumi Airport and that beautiful heat hits my face, I think to myself, Nana for a few. Fuck no, get in the taxi and go. Thanks for the awesome podcast. Very loyal listener. And we can't say his name.
Yeah, awesome. Thank
Very
you.
Good. That's such a good story.
Yeah.
But the sweetheart got him when he first got there.
There was something I was going to comment on. I can't remember now.
All right, so can you get rid of that star on that one so I know read it again?
Yes, boss.
All right. Well, you know I will.
Yeah, all right.
Where are we about? Okay. Are you going to read the next one?
Yeah, I can. Yep. I know. Yeah, I won't.
Is there something in that one? Or not.
So this is a guy I've met over there a couple of times during meetups. Good guy.
Okay.
You mentioned. Look, Sam's a pretty common name. Sam, sorry if I've mentioned you, but I've met Sam a few times over there. He's a good guy. Hi guys, just wanted to send an email to help with the content. In particular, I wanted to cover the side trip and give you my experience. I'm probably on like my 10th trip to Pattaya and in my early 50s. Usually I head straight down to Pattaya and usually have a group of mates there at the same time. After about 4 or 5 days on it, I will usually get a massage from my message from my liver that it's time for a break, and so I'll head off to an island with a mate or two and a girl in tow. The first island I went to was Koh Samet, and I think this is the best option. It's not too far. I think about 2 to 3 hours, so is fine for 1 or 2 nights. Beaches are great, and generally we would eat on the beach and watch the fire shows. There is not a lot of nightlife here, but it's great to relax. We hired a bike and you can spend the days exploring. The next island to try is Koh Chang. This is the 3rd biggest island in Thailand, but it's a bit of a journey at 5 hours. Hence we stayed 2 nights here and still didn't see the whole place. There's a bit of a vibe about this island, a mixture of expats, tourists and genuine locals. There's a lot of bars and even a walking street, although I would definitely not compare it to Pattaya. Again, a very relaxed, almost Jamaican feel where you can eat amazing Thai food on the beach for 200 baht. I love that. From Koh Chang there are a number of smallish islands you can jump to. We tried Koh Kud on our last trip, and I would imagine it is stunning when the weather is good. Okay. But here is my first piece of advice. Don't travel in wet season. We went and bucketed down for 3 days non-stop. These islands are no fun when it rains, and they don't tell you that on YouTube or Instagram. Yeah, that's a good point. My second advice is fumigate your room and treat mosquitoes like the enemy. I contracted dengue fever.
Fuck.
And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Actually took me like 2 months to fully recover, and you can catch it in Pattaya and all over Asia. Wow. I think I've got, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but apparently there's a blood type that mosquitoes are not attracted to.
Is that the one that's got no alcohol in it?
Yeah, I think I might be that blood type because I never get mosquito bites. Hardly.
Do you know what blood type you are?
No idea. I've probably got it somewhere.
I know mine.
What are you?
Should I say it on the...
I don't know. Well, if someone finds out, what are they going to do?
Take my liver.
Actually, don't.
My liver's healthy at the moment. No, I'm A positive.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but...
Is that the same as mum?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not discuss.
I think Dad's O.
Oh, I'm either one of them then.
You could be O.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, that'd explain the good looks and your...
You say mum's ugly?
No.
Wait till I tell her that.
She's a female, see? I was going to say your...
Are you saying females allowed to be ugly?
I was going to say your feminine looks. You get the feminine looks from mum.
But you're still saying she's ugly.
Anyway, back to the email.
Yeah, I'll tell her.
If you're looking more for a day thing, there is obviously Koh Larn, which with the right weather, I rate the beaches as good as anywhere. Cozy Beach, which is just south of Pattaya, is okay. You enter near the chocolate factory so you can get there in 10 minutes. I know you guys have covered food options, but there are some of my highlights.
Here are some of my highlights.
Patrick's, in my opinion, the best steak for the money in Pattaya. Yeah, good
Been
steak.
there before. It's nice. It's very nice.
Souvlaki, plenty of good options, and this might not be everyone's cup of tea. But each night in front of LK Metropole on Soi Diana, a street vendor sets up. I think it's about 100 baht, not too heavy, and a quick way of getting a feed on the way out. They are excellent. The best suva is Master Kebab, so it's on Second Road, one back from the corner of South Road. Okay, yep. Hamburgers for a hangover, Prime Burger, yep. Prime Burger's good.
It's good.
Also, a good hangover cure, Sands Sauna in John Tien. I've never been.
Do you know that one?
I've never been, no. I think Aaron's been. It's meant to be good.
Okay.
Cheap eats. I would suggest Dragon Restaurant, which is also Soi Diana, and up near the corner of Soi Buakhao. Also, I would suggest Eat Street Food Plaza. This is located in the Avenue Shopping Mall where Robin Hood restaurant is. The best pad thai for like $50.
Bahts
Cheers.
or Bart?
Bart, sorry. Cheers, Sam.
Okay,
Right.
no worries.
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, as I said, I've caught up with Sam a few times over there. He's good value. It's funny, the very first time I met him, I was there on my own, and I'd go out, and I'll go to, I think it was iBar I was at, or Insomnia upstairs, whatever it was, and there's Sam. Oh, how you going, mate? And then fucking a few days later, I'd be bump into Sam again. You know, like I saw him everywhere we went.
Maybe he was following you. Or you following him.
No. Hang on. Where's the... All right. Let's go back. Hang on a sec. Oh, hang on.
What happened?
That last one we read, have you read the subject of the email?
No. What was it?
From Sam, happy for you to use my name. So, there you go.
All sorted.
You're lucky it didn't say, please don't use my name.
Yeah.
You'd have to get your editing thing out.
I know, I have to do the editing thing, which is fucking pain in the ass, but yeah, anyway. All right. God, I hope does he say anything about not his name? Oh, I don't know. I'll just read it and see what happens. Hey guys, that's right. I can say the title of the email, which is called "Living a Double Life."
Yep. Right.
Hey guys, loving the podcast. Wanted to get your take on a few things. Namely, I'm in my late 40s and divorced, and after many attempts to long-term relationship, I've come to realise that I just can't be monogamous.
Oh, amen to that.
I like flirting and sex too much, and don't want to do it with the same person for the rest of my life. Maybe you can relate.
Yeah, I can.
Even though I am a good-looking, fit guy and good social skills,
again, I can relate. Yep.
It's still fucking full of shit. It's still tough to lead the lifestyle I want in the US where I live. It's not that I want only 20-year-olds, but American women just don't age well. Let's put it that way. And people are just too uptight there. I've been to Thailand twice now and loved there.
Too uptight here.
And people are just too uptight here. Thank you. I've been to Thailand twice now and loved it. I tend to go more for the girlfriend experience rather than the bar scene. That's just me, and I agree with that. The girlfriend experience I think is better. That's my opinion too.
Yeah, I'd probably go more for the bar scene. I like hanging out at the bars and having a bit of fun, but I guess at the end of the day,
I took that as though one night stands.
Oh, okay, right.
To me, the girlfriend experience is during a few days.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But you could be right in what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
that's how I took it.
I like it all.
Well, yes. The trouble is, I have a young child and a career, and a lot of people in my circles would look down on me if they knew I travelled regularly to Thailand for hookups. I don't know. Maybe it would even impact my career. So the result is I have to lie about it. I'm definitely not going to say his name if it comes up.
Yeah.
I come up with elaborate stories of where I'm going. I don't have any friends who share this interest, so I usually go alone. The deception makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong, like I'm cheating on a partner or something, even though I am not. Now, can I just say something with that?
Yeah.
In today, or maybe I shouldn't say this, I don't know, but in today's society, it's funny that if you see in a lot of social media circles and a lot of social media pages that the women can flaunt this.
Which women?
On Instagram and stuff. Like some women I see on feeds and stuff, and how they're going out and doing all this stuff. You know, like you see these women, they have sex with 200 men and they put it on fucking...
Bonnie Blue.
Whatever, you're right? But he has to be ashamed of it.
Yeah, 100%. That's like... Oh, we'll finish the email.
Okay, all right. My question is, how did the two of you balance that? How do you balance the lifestyle with the stigma? How do you deal with the family members and colleagues? Since the two of you have a podcast, I'm guessing you're pretty open. Do you have advice? Okay.
Thanks. Atlanta Down Under. That's what he's called himself.
Is that what he's called?
Yep.
Atlanta Down Under. Okay.
Yeah, all right. That's a very good question. Very good question.
There's a follow-up email.
Yeah, I did
Do you want to discuss first?
I did respond to him.
And then he sent it back too. Another one.
Yeah.
So let's do this thing and we'll read the rest of that.
Do you want to read? You want to read this?
All right.
So I sent back, hey, mate, thanks for the email. This is an interesting topic. A lot of this resonates with both of us. In short, most of our family and friends have an idea what goes on over there. Close family and friends know exactly what goes on over there. Even some of our work colleagues know. Stay tuned for our next episode, blah, blah. Yep. Okay, yep.
And then he's come back saying, hey, guys, I never thanked you for responding to my email. Really helpful to know that you both struggle with the same thing. And now it seems like Steve-O is leaving this show for the same reason. We're all going to miss him, but totally understandable. That's the real world we live in. Another question for you, which I don't think has been asked and hopefully will lead to some good commentary. I've been to Pattaya twice now, both in low season, and I think I'm a low season kind of guy. I'm not a fan of huge crowds. I like the low prices. I like my vacations relaxed, not crowded and chaotic. On that note, can you talk a little bit on the show about high season versus low season? In particular, when do you think is the best low season month? I've gone in April and June. Both times I got really good deals and things were relaxed, even a little slower than I'd like at times. April, of course, was hot as hell. I don't think I could go there again. June was better. I'm curious about March, or August through October. Any recommendations and tips on the best low season time of year? This will be super, super helpful helpful to me and probably others as well. Thanks so much, and glad to see the show will continue on. Hope to see Steve-O out there. Atlanta Down Under.
P.S. Can you add me to the group chat? I forget what platform it's on. Just let me know. Shit, I didn't respond. I'll get on that. If you're listening, Atlanta Down Under,
it's WhatsApp.
I will. It's on WhatsApp, but I'll send you a link to join the chat.
We'll have to do another episode on low season, high season, but just to respond to that, it is difficult. Ada's already mentioned that, but it is difficult, and I'm still, now that I'm back, I'm still like mindful of the fact that there are people out there in the industry I work in that would be happy to find someone doing something like this and make a martyr of them.
Yeah.
So I'm very mindful of it. I'm being very careful not to talk about where I work. I don't want to mention it. And I think if I don't bring the two together in any way, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But I'm very mindful of it. I don't know if this is ever going to be a long-term thing, so I don't want to have that hanging over my head. So it is difficult. Ada's the same. I'm pretty sure if in his circle, if he spread the news and told everyone about the podcast, something could come back. Who knows? It is that kind of a thing, and it is unfortunate. It has this stigma attached to it, but it is what it is.
I don't think my my employer would really be that concerned. I think their only concern would be if, you know, I was identified as an employee of such company is probably what they'd be concerned about. Even then, as long as I'm not on here saying, you know, this is what I do and who I work for, and they really love what I do, and yeah, like anything like that, I'm sure.
Sure, but there are some people that, I think because of our gender, they want to target us. And keep setting that example of who we are out in the marketplace, out in society.
Yeah, yeah. And as far as family and that go, like I said, really close family and friends, they know what goes on. They're not silly. I've tried to sort of shield it from my kids, but they've had other influences, outside influences, filling their minds with, I was going to say lies, but it's probably mostly true. But they don't judge me at all. My kids,
no.
I'm not saying they're happy about it, but they've accepted it, and it is what it is, and we move on. It's not a big deal. Yeah.
But calling them lies or truths, I think they're just perceptions. I mean, if you think about it, it's how does someone perceive this?
Yeah.
And, they have either religious background or they don't have a religious background, or they have, a societal belief. You know, so it's a perception more than anything else. But like you, my kids know that what I've done.
Yeah.
I've not hidden anything.
Yeah.
As you know, I took them on a trip.
Just
so I can see they can see where I'm going, and they can experience a little bit of themselves, just to understand where the location is and what goes on over there. So they're quite well aware of what goes on.
Yeah.
So I've not hidden anything from them. I've not hidden it from people who are very, very close to me. I've not hidden it.
Yeah.
But outside of that is different.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
So we'll have to earmark to do something about low season, high season.
All right. Yeah.
That's a good thing. We'll get through all the emails first, and then we'll start doing topics again.
Because we're at 31 minutes, and
we are indeed. And I'm already looking at you. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm moving in my seat.
All right. Well, it's good to be back, guys. Any stories, any advice, any tips, any experiences, any shit, send it through to us. We're back by popular demand. A lot of people in the group chat, said it's good that we're back, but we're going to need content. So send us some stuff. Again, as I said, whether it's a story or advice or tips or experiences of any kind, we're still at the same email address, pattiadownunder@gmail.com. So send your stories in, guys.
And what are we doing about a live thing?
We're gonna. I'm still working on that Patreon account.
Okay, cool.
I have messaged old mate and said, can we just take over? And he said, I'll have a look into it. But we'll
see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So
the other thing too is with that, we're obviously going to get people on, right? Or are we getting specific? But I want to see if we can get some listeners on again and do a couple of listener episodes.
But
they're hard to tee up. But
for you, because of your schedule.
Well, what I'll do is next year I'll give you some dates, and we'll try and put them out there, and we'll get some emails and try and line people up.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We can do that.
No worries. And that's about it. Okay.
Send in your stories. Patreon coming soon with some live streams and stuff. All right, we'll do that. Okay, Steve-O.
Yeah. Love is just a bar stool away.
Okay. All right. See you guys.
See you later, guys. Take care, everyone.
Bye.